Guys, we're back with the Four Musketeers. Karan Machado, aka K, is so overjoyed at the exit of our CEO Ramesh Menon that he has booked himself a tour to Indonesia. Blaaze is so elated that he has got himself a new set of yellow bandana and t-shirt that match each other. Sarthak has decided to trim his beard. The last time he did that was in the Lord's year 1974. And
and for all the listeners, Hrishi has just left his laptop at home and said, I don't need this no more.
I have left my laptop at work because I was shooting with Amrapali, the international icon contestant. So much fun is prevailing in 94.3 Radio 1. And that rhymes.
My God.
Ramesh, how do you react?
And
are you going to say we should be called a bunch of four losers as opposed to
no, and as I was driving to office a couple of days back, I started listening to electronic music at 9 a.m. So I said, somebody's celebrating something. And then I called up Sarthak and he said, I've been instructed by Anil Machado to play dance music early in the morning. I think he's celebrating something.
Oh, I thought they tried to fool you by saying it's a classic from 1999 and it has a classic vibe to it, and started questioning your ingenuity and knowledge of music. Normally, when you fall in trouble, the first thing you do is twist the guy and make him question himself. Did they not try to do that?
That's what happened. That's exactly what happened.
But it's been an eventful ride, and we're all going to say, not a few minutes silence, but a few minutes of just our feelings about Ramesh Menon. Blaaze, go.
Well, I've been kind of unfortunate because right from day one, to me, Ramesh Menon is still the virtual CEO. He's still the guy I have only seen on a Zoom meeting, and it's just so crazy because when he came here and came to Chennai, the night before, I was all prepared. I knew I had to go there, impress this new CEO and tell him, man, I'm not just a rapper. I got, this radio is my dream. So this is something I love doing. All of that I prepared, and correctly that night, I fell down and fractured my foot. And so that was eventful. The next time he came over, we were having some meeting over here. Actually, the next time was when we were supposed to be online on Zoom. And that night, my son falls sick at 2 a.m. And I end up staying awake at the hospital till 8, putting drips on him. And finally, I come back. We had a 3 p.m. meeting. And at 2 p.m., I was with the laptop and fast asleep. And Aniket called at 3:35. Blaaze, where are you? Ramesh Menon is waiting on the call. I was like, no, not again. So I've just had a bad run of being able to say my truly, you seem to be such an amazing guy, especially the way we've interacted with you.
Okay, you want to go? Thoughts on Ramesh?
So thank you for being an extremely cool boss, if that makes any sense. And I'm genuinely saying this. I'm saying this, from a perspective where I feel like this is probably my favorite quality about you, genuinely from the heart.
Sarthak, come on. Thoughts on Ramesh? That's round one. Yeah.
It's been very eventful. It's been fun as well. First of all, of course, one of the first interactions that we had was about me passionately telling him about the fact that we need to start playing music that means something to a generation who makes memories out of music. And he nodding very sagely and saying, yes, that needs to be done. And me being very encouraged that finally top management seems to be listening. And then listening suddenly turned, the perspective of listening turned itself on its head when I got a message saying, why are you playing the blues? And, the thing was that, and I told him that as well, that if you want, I will apologize, but I will not regret it. But the first thing that was going through my head was the fact that, wow, we've got someone in management who knows what the blues is. So that's a big thing. Understanding and listening in today's day and age are a privilege. And I think to be heard and understood and then being critiqued is certainly something that is important. More importantly, I think, he, at least I'd like to believe that he heard me out when I said what I did, why I did what I did. And I think the thing to be heard respectfully is a privilege in these days, and for you to have given us that privilege is a very, very big thing. It's very encouraging as well. So I thought that was of course something that I will certainly take with me and keep as a memory that I cherish, I think.
Ramesh is no bullshit, absolutely no bullshit, and he's honest and ethical. I've become a little jaded with seeing people in power being corrupted, and I feel the moral stagnation had reached a point when you could either rebel, keep quiet, or get into a jaded space of mind. And I was just about there when he came in. He gets to the point. There's no meandering, beating around the bush and this and that, which is a fantastic, refreshing change, because you don't have to second guess. What he thinks and what he means is exactly the same as far as work is concerned. So you don't have to second guess, start thinking, oh, does he mean this? Does he mean that? And he's extremely honest and extremely ethical, which I think are very, very rare qualities in the year 2022. And I have a tremendous respect for him. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the roast round. All the nasty things that you say shall be held against you. And we start with Blaaze.
The roast part of it is when you said hello and hi at the beginning, man. That was longer than your entire stint right here at radio.
Come on, Kay.
I'm genuinely thinking after Blaaze is is nicely just washed it off and said, "Hey, yeah, guys, I'm good.
Guys, I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do with your appraisals. I'm not making any marking.
Okay, then let's go.
Correct, he's out.
I got one. Ramesh and his team, when he was at the podcast division, were, or rather thought they were so smart that they're like, let's name the division after ourselves. Smartcast. So that's one. Number two, Ramesh is so organized, and this is actually more of a compliment. Ramesh is so organized that he puts the Mumbai local to shame. There we go.
Sarthak.
Ramesh, I really think that you need to work on your digital presence. I think that leaves a lot to be desired.
Oh God!
Yeah, the numbers are not really up to the mark at all. In fact, as a content creator, I really think that you need inspiration, and you have a very competent person in your team by the name of Hrishikesh Kannan, whose Instagram you can follow to see how to make the reels. I think you have potential. As a media person, I think you have potential. Your radio, initially it left a lot to be desired. In fact, as a broadcaster, it was very difficult. But progressively, it became a lot easier. But analog is great. Radio is all about experience. But digital presence, I think there's work in progress. It needs to be done.
Don't try this on me, because I'll be stalking you, and you'll be the one at the receiving end. In the next 3 days.
Hrishi, your chance.
Yeah,
let's see what
my
Hrishi
chance.
does now.
I'm just the biggest point of contention, and the national mystery is Ramesh Menon's age. There is folklore, and there are Chinese whispers as to how young or old the man is.
Yeah.
Especially in the corridors in Bombay. Somebody will say he's 51. Oh no, but Praveen Someshwar once publicly said he's 51. How can Ramesh be the same age as Praveen Someshwar? Somebody else will say, no, but he told me he's 65. He is. Oh, shut up, he can't be 65. That's per past retirement age. Or maybe he's on contract, or maybe he's whatever. He's been given an extension. So how old is Ramesh is something that even the peons conjecture on. Top management.
I think he needs to reveal it now.
And it's time he reveals it, because it's getting to be very, very, very irritating. How old are you, Ramesh?
I am 38. I will be 39 this year.
Just when I'm saying there's no bullshit about you, you go and shatter that myth.
Hey,
You make me look so small.
One second, he's
Yeah, let's
Joking, right?
then
So the-
this
See,
call.
Macha, this is what rubbish. K, you believe him? He's saying he's 38.
No, I don't know. Like, here's the thing: he says everything with the same deadpan expression.
Yeah,
that
his
you
expression
don't know
is
whether
also-
you don't know whether he's joking or you don't know whether he's being serious. That's the worst
So-
part.
Other
those
than K on this
sightings-
call, who looks the youngest?
I want to say Hrishi,
Yeah.
but I would be lying.
But Mr. Menon, would you like to roast us back? It's only fair.
Yeah, that's the way a roast
Yeah,
works.
we're
You're supposed to roast
democratic.
us back.
Yeah, but Sarthak looks like straight out of the Lord of the Rings or something. That must make him some
does.
250, 300 years old.
Gandalf the White. That's right. That rhymes.
Hrishi is the twin of Anil Machado. Right?
Oh God. Oh, that's actually an inside one, but that's
It's a
that's
massive
cracker.
insult.
So
Massive insult. That is the biggest roast anybody could do of you.
That's like
Gone.
yeah.
Ramesh, drop mic and walk away. That was the line of
That's
the
it,
episode.
Yeah.
Okay, Blaaze's turn.
which is also the reason why we have adult supervision for K in Bangalore.
That's a good one.
How many mics are going to be dropped? That's another mic.
Well done. No.
That's a very
Well
good one. That's a
Very
very
good
good one.
And of course, Blaaze is Blaaze. What can you say about it? I wish he would make more videos. And he made these videos, which, I'm the only one who watched it, apparently. Right? And we keep sending it out to clients, and I keep praising it, but it only plays in presentations.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we shall now bid farewell to the wonderful Ramesh Menon. And if you believe in the circle of life and the wheel of fortune, our paths shall cross again, all of us. And maybe we'll be putting out our own radio station someday, man. All of us together. But it's never only radio. Remember that, baby.